Hello. Blueberry fin. Blueberry fin. Blueberry fin. Blueberry fin. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm here. I'm alive. Oh my goodness. I'm alive. Yeah. Jumping Jiminy. Jumping Jiminy. Ow. Erland. So mean. I was like, hello, I'm Alano. Hello, Erland. Throwing a can of baked beans at my head. So mean. Good morning. Good time zone. Hello. I found my hat. Guys, I found my cool little hat. It was fun. It was in a box underneath another box inside an ottoman. I was hidden under a bunch of plushies. Yeah. You want to see the hat? You want to see the hat? It's my Umaru hat. My Umaru hat. Look at it. Uma. Yeah. Got little pins on. It's got little, oh my goodness, the saturation. The levels of saturation is too high on it. Look, it's got a little peak cap thing. And it's like, do you know when she goes into like that disguise thing and she goes and plays at the game clubs? That's what it is. That's what this hat is. It's got little pins saying Uma on it. Uma, you think I'm not stinky? Oh, so hello, Bob. Is that felt? I don't know. It feels like maybe it's felt. It was a specially made item. I can't remember what it's made from. Got it made years ago. Never really used it. Looks like felt. Felt like felt. Yeah, it's one of those things I never really used it because I was meant to be at like a convention or something, but then my health really fell through before the convention, so I couldn't go. And then they stopped having the conventions near me. So I've had to found the cosplay again. I was like, oh, hat. But most of the clothing in it I can just wear anyway. Especially for shorts. The shorts are very nice for this weather. But look at Night Lords. Oh, look all this out of stock. What do you mean temporarily out of stock? It's been years. It's been... Oh, look at this dude. I kind of want to get that dude. He's so cool. That guy's got a jump pack on. I never even realised for ages. But look, he's got a jump pack. He's got a jump pack! And also Honey Rose. On Thursday, I was at the movie theatre watching Minecraft. Minecraft movie! I wish I could watch the Minecraft movie.
Here we are, looking at the Warhammer website and not painting.
No, we're definitely painting. I did do some more painting last night. What did I paint? I don't know. Painted this dude, I think. I think this dude. Yeah. I did the blacks on him. So it should be fine. Should be looking okay-ish. Go for Chaplin. A Chaplin! Did we destroy the cinema and the chicken jockey appeared? Chicken jockey. What's a chicken jockey? Never heard of him. Oh, not sure how I'm gonna paint for axe. Thinking blue ribbony handles, and then blue little energy pack, blue maybe a red little wire there and there, blue energy pack, then bronzy gold for other parts. Maybe make these parts black, and then make the main axe head silver with the power weapon effect on it. Yeah. Oh, I love this dude. He's so cool. Look at him. Look at him, like ready to slap with his axe.
chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey. It's a chicken jockey. I've not watched Minecraft movie. I might watch it once it gets to streaming platforms. Yeah, this white, it looks terrible. The white on this shoulder pad looks far nicer. Definitely gonna have to like repaint white onto these things though. I'll figure out how to get those little edges done. Oh, it's annoying. Trying to get those edges painted up. Guys got paint to use? You don't know how to use. Oh, I'm using contrast paints. It's my first time using them. Ow! So I'm still figuring out how they work and like what each colour does. Like Mad Just Purple isn't just a normal contrast paint. Instead, it's, if you look at this, where it looks all sleek and shiny, that's Mad Just Purple, giving that weird wet effect to it. And like here, when it dries, it dries like looking wet. It's very, very useful colour for that. Use it for edges of the skull to get the same, for brain to for the same wet effect. But yeah, I'm just looking at the different paints and figuring out how, you know, they work. Like what colours will show up clearly on black, which colours won't show up clearly on black. How do they get affected by what's beneath them? How do you paint with them? I'm getting slowly used to it. This guy was mostly contrast paints. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, slightly transparent. It's not just slightly transparent, it's... Some of them have like cool little effects you can make with them. Like, I don't know, technical stuff you can do with them. And ask why you're crying. Because Bob the Innkeeper used the mean old you stinky command. He called me stinky. I'm not stinky. I had a bath like 6 weeks ago. Sprinkles. Sprinkles. Sprinkler. Oh yeah. What am I gonna do? Oh gosh, sorry. My tummy, before the stream, my tummy went really, really bad. So if I'm a bit shaky or whatever, that's why. Look at that dude. Yeah, where's the other? Mad Just Purple had a really cool effect. Is Soulstone a technical? That's my crag. Yeah, Soulstone's a technical. Erland keeps gambling. Use Angon Red to make a red glowing effect before. Ooh, I don't have Angon Red. I got the Ball Red. And this guy's eyes I did in Ball Red, and that little thing there is Ball Red. Thinking about going back over with this Mephiston Red. And then a bit of white in the centre with like a thin brush.
We must paint additional models.
Rohel! Hello, Rohel! We must paint additional... And hello, Anthony! Additional models. And dare say hello to Tony for Tanuki. And dare say hello to Sir Honey Rose. Oh, goodness. Hello, every one of you all. And all of you. For those of you who didn't see the hat I was trying to find yesterday. Hat! Hat! Praise the Omnisire hat. Let me turn this light off. And this light off. There you go. That looks a bit nicer. See, it's quite big. It's quite big because it got big head. But it's my Umalu hat. It's my Uma hat. UMR. And it's nice. and black inside. It's got the black void inside. It can just throw anything in and it will vanish for all eternity. Law. See what I mean? Throw a space marine in there, disappears. Like it's like a bag of holding, this hat. She's got a hat. She's got a hat. It's on my head. Okay, let me turn lights back on. So I can see what I'm doing with these paints. Nintendo, what was this about Nintendo? The Mongoose is here. Hello, the Mongoose. Fun fact, Nintendo is being told by gaming companies to stop doing what they're doing. Yeah, but Nintendo has been told for years by countries in Europe to stop doing what they're doing, and then they get fined for it. And then Nintendo goes, yeah, your fine was like for 5 million, but we made like 1 billion from it. So no, we'll just keep doing what we're doing. Boss hat. Ah! Boss hat. Now no one can see the screen. I wonder how would a space marine react to a ring seal? What's a ring seal? I pined of my flesh eater cart, still trying to decide what colour to paint from. I use my speed paints. Use speed paints! Yeah! Okay, I've got to try doing the black on him. He's fixed now. He's repaired. He's repaired. If I keep poking for a sword, maybe it will break off. I mean, not break off. Oh. Deciding what parts want to be painted what colours. Okay. Okay then. Simple. Simple. She says. But it's not very simple. Maybe that should be black down here. Or maybe it should be gold. No, I'll paint it black. Paint ringed seal. I still don't know what a ringed seal is. So they should, before the base colour, oh yeah, they should be able to do base colour, shading and highlights all at once. At least that's how they advertise. And they kind of are good at that. I've seen people, what they do is they spray like the base primer colour onto something. But if they take a different colour and do a very light spray of it to get like a dirt effect on it. And then what they do is to just throw contrast paints on top of that. And it looks kind of cool. I saw it with Striking Scorpions. Well, no, it wasn't Striking Scorpions. Striking Scorpions were done primed in green. And then they had another colour just thrown on top of them. And that was basically most of the armour done. And then they just had to paint for details. I've seen it done with other things where they, you know, you basically do 2 to 3 different spray colours on them to get like different effects, and then you just throw your contrast paints on top of it, and that's it, that's you done. You don't need to really do much detailing or extra work. A ringed seal is a 2-foot, 26-pound seal. It's cute. Aww! You do black fine base, follow up with grey, then white to create natural shadows. Oh. We do for grey and white, all that. Maybe that would actually
remember
be cool
the
to do
Great
with it.
Emo Wars?
Anyone remember the Great Emo Wars? Never! Maybe that's what I'd try doing with this. I don't know. Emo or emu? Emu Wars! Can't beat for emus. Hello, Malmal! Lord Cupcake Conjuror, the conqueror of conquerors, the consumer of stars, the destroyer of life, the bringer of death and ultimate chaos. I humble myself toward you all, unholy one. Why am I always seen as some dark god of darkness? Can I be like a god of, you know, lovely hugs and cuddles? Because I am a little god of lovely hugs and cuddles. Everyone loves and cuddles me. Why do I gotta be a god of death? Eh? Because I'm an eldritch horror. I'm not. I'm a cute little goober. Look, I'm a cute goober. Look. Would an eldritch horror do this? I'm not gonna breathe until you apologize. You should apologize. It's very... Look, I need to... You apologize before I run out of breath. What do you mean I'm picking all the nerves? She's an eldritch horror. She's also a cupcake maid. She's also Scottish. She's picking all the nerves. No, they're all good stuff. That's why I got nerfed so hard with my tummy pains and illness. You know? But you're still a Dynamax Alchemy in your true form. No, that's not true. My true form is just Cupcake. It's just me being a cute little cupcake, okay? You have to understand this basic fact of my existence. Also stomach problems. Yeah, really bad stomach problems. And I get migraines a lot. And I have low blood sugars. Might be related, might not be. For Cupcake, I have very low blood sugars. It's insane. For human, very high blood sugars, but for Cupcake, very low. What is why bidding my Lord the Unholy One? You should like and subscribe, and if you can afford it, become a Cupcake maid. That is the unholy bidding of a Cupcake Conjuror. Oh, she's not a cute slime. She's not a cute slime maid out of frosting in her true form. I'm not that, it's true. This is one of my true forms. My other true
Google
form...
Dynamax Alchemy.
No, I am not. No, I don't want to Google Dynamax Alchemy. I know what it looks like. I should do... Oh my goodness! Oh,
I shall do you one better.
Cola. It was a tip. A tip of 6 mirrors. Mirrors. I don't know what a mirror is. Look, 6. MIRs. Yeek. Thank you for the tip. Love heart. Oh my goodness. That means you can cast even more cupcake magic than usual. Hi, Talan. How you doing? I know what Dynamax Alchemy looks like. It looks like a giant old wedding cake, like massive, like super
She's an
tall.
adorable slime made out of purple and green frosting in her true form. I'm
not a slime in my true form, and I'm not stinky. So yes, that is your true form. No, it's not. I just know what it looks like. I played the Pokemon games. I've done my daily duties of the Unholy One. Today is a good day. Oh, Oh goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm getting hair all over these models. You're a cake. I'm not. And I am a cake. I am a cake. It's true. I am a cupcake. You're gathering cupcakes to help build a mothership so you can go back to Caketopia. No, I'm building Caketopia on Earth. You are all part of Caketopia now. It's not a cult, it's a country. By watching me and liking and subscribing, you are choosing to join out of Caketopia. Oh, my head. Come on, hands, stay still. We're slowly inventing Scientology. No. You're not allowed to be Scientologists. You have to be cupcakeologists.
I knew it. We are the fuel. Cupcakes are friends, but she never said we weren't fuel.
No, cupcakes are friends, not food or fuel. You're not the fuel. You're part of the cupcake autocracy. You're citizens. You are citizens and friends. Do you understand? Cupcakes, rise up. Don't rise up! Just basic like a tyrannid. I'm not a tyrannid. Oh, why is everyone always comparing cupcakes to tyrannids? And shall gather my soul to you, unholy one. I'm not an unholy one. I'm just a cake. I'm just a cute little cake who wants to be friends with you all. Oh gosh, you do exactly what a tyrannid do. Well, a tyrannid would just arrive on the planet and start eating everybody. I am arriving on the planet and just befriending everybody and turning you into cupcakes. More like a Slaanesh. I'm not Slaanesh. I'm no worshipper of Slaanesh, although I do really want some noise marines for a Night Lord army. And I feel like the flawless blades would look cool as Night Lords. Like give them a Night Lord head and some bat wings. And then put them in Night Lord colours. So cool. Oh, goodness. You just create your own law. Trying to rebuild Caketopia on Earth. No, Cupcaketopia is not. It's not a place that needs to be rebuilt. It's just being built for the first time. Using your eldritch powers to turn humanity into cupcakes. Okay, that is true. But that's for your own good. A cake, you say, cute little cake. Well, but that would definitely drop those heathens' guard for your unholy powers. No! Giving your soul to conjure is not an idea. She is not to be trusted with other people's souls. She'll probably lose it in her fluffy carpet. It's true, it's true. My fluffy carpet absorbs all things known to man. You could just be like the slimes of those slime ranchers. No! A demon princess of chaos undivided. She embodies all the chaos gods. Mostly Nurgle, because she's constantly sick and not dying. Constantly sick or dying. Look, I'm constantly sick and dying, but that does not mean that Nurgle has any grasp on my soul. If Nurgle did, I wouldn't notice the fact that I'm ill. This is how humanity falls. She lures them in with her honeyed words and turns people into cupcakes. Yay! That's how it works. You get turned into cupcakes, humanity will disappear, and it will be replaced with cupcake manatee. Noga wishes he was on par with you. Oh gosh, no! No, but Noga is Cupcon's father. No, it's not! I'm not stinky! It's basically like for old gods and wavered neck ones, but cupcakes, we need to rise up. No, no! You're not gonna break me into pieces and use my powers. In shards. That's not how it's going to work.
Most hinged chat ever.
So many hinges on this chat. So many hinges. Oh gosh. Rise up and worship our Lord, the unholy. No. It's like I'm having 3 different conversations here with you guys, but all of it involves me being some sort of eldritch god. Look, I am not some Lovecraftian horror. You're a chaotic Erland, a silent cupcake. To give it all the snuggles. Oh, darn it. If you think I'm a chaotic god of unfathomable power, like the stream, the throat is exposing herself more. No, I'm not exposing myself. That's wrong. A YouTuber should never expose themselves on stream. It's right there for rules. By your own admission, you are another plane entity, therefore Eldritch. No, I'm just beyond time. I exist beyond all forms of time. I can exist when and where I want to. Stop. This is going to be me stopping you all being mean. Can I give you a hug? You can try to, but targeting me is next to impossible. She's digging herself deep into a cupcake tin. No! Look, all I do is have the power to conjure myself into existence, and there's no real limit on when or where I can conjure myself. And if I'm kicked out of existence, I can just conjure myself back into existence, because that's how it works. Does that technically make me immortal? Maybe. It doesn't matter that much, you know? Reaches through the stream and hugs you. Thank you.
In the name of the cupcake, the conjurer and the unholy one.
Aren't I like all 3 of them? According to you guys. Amen. Stop saying amen to that. It's a cake. A cake. Not amen. I mean... You know the truth. And that truth is... Anyway, how are you today, Cupcon? I was having a fine day until people started accusing me of being a god. A god! Not trusting you guys. I'm really the devil. Ha ha ha. Who'd do such atrocities? Yeah, who'd do such a thing? Mal mal.
Mal mal. She's a goddess, not a god. Gods are male.
No, 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 no. God is gender neutral. Goddess is specifically female. The term god, though, is gender neutral. In fact, there's many terms like that where technically the term is gender neutral. It's like actor is gender neutral. Actress isn't. Every actor is an actor. Everyone who acts is an actor, but not every actor is an actress. And every actress is an actor. Every goddess is a god, but not every god is a goddess. Darn it, I'm a cat now. I mean, I'm not a cat. I'm just a cake that looks a bit like a cat at the moment. Are those Black Templars? Yeah, they are Black Templars. This is currently the colour scheme I'm trying to go for, but I'm using contrast paints for the first time to try and get there. This is the one I've been experimenting with, but it's still far from finished. I've just been experimenting with different colours on it. And then these are the rest that I've currently just got the black layer on. Yeah, this is my chaplain. This is my chaplain made from Tigerius. Tigerius! What's a hello, Matracer? Cupcon is El Diablo. I am not El Diablo. I am not the devil. Gives catnip. Catnip. I don't want catnip. I'm not that type of cat. Actually, I'm not a cat at all. I'm not a cat. I didn't admit to being a cat. You crazy eggs. So mean. So mean. Oh, look at this. It's not going too well at the moment. I need my tinfoil wrapper. It's already turned me partially into a cupcake. Yeah, actually, wait, where are you, Erland? You're down there at the bottom. Cupcon is not a woman. She's a cat using magic to look like a woman. No, that's not true. You guys just use your cupcake magic to turn me into a cat because you're so mean. Just like to bully me. Your chat loves to bully me. It's like a favourite pastime. Still have your human mind. No, it's a cupcake mind, Erland. It's a cupcake mind. Look at you, your little cupcake mage down there. A little chalky colour cupcake mage. You take
Cupcakes
over.
do not say such things.
Ah, see. Cuptle won't say that. I was making up laws and mad law forger. That's all. Meow meow. Hello, Saladwin. Cuptle would never. Meow 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 meow. Meow meow meow. Cuptle would never admit to you. Would say such terrible things, would you, Cuptle? No. Power axis. Meow 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 ha 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 meow 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 meow. Stop meowing at me! I have to eat them all. I've been driven mad by this cute cupcakes. Hello! I'm back! Yay! I should break.
Or you turn into cat, ha 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 ha.
I didn't turn into a cat. No, I'm a worm! Not the worm! Gurk. What does the worm say? The marshmallow snake. Hiss, hiss. Ah. Nom, 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 ah.
I shall break you, and use your power to take over the galaxy. I will become the first Necron cupcake.
The first Necron cupcake, the first Robo cupcake. Get in line, Erland. Hiss, 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 hiss. Hiss.
We need a Cupcon seal model.
You want a Cupcon seal? No, I'm not becoming a seal. Not chubby enough to become a seal. We need lots and lots of blubberoo seals. You're just a 5 code climate. Not that seal, a Navy seal. A Navy seal! Why a Navy seal? The Navy seals suck. You're into the airborne. Down. Okay, what about a true form Cupcake Con model? That is my true form! Would I still love you if you're a worm? The answer is time to go fishing. No, don't go fishing! You have to stay on the stream. Or do you mean you're going to use me as bait? In which case, that won't work. Fish would never eat me because I am fen, not food. You'd just be that Hemasmora looking thing. No, I am not going to be Hemasmora.
Cupcake, can you turn back into Cupcake?
I will do it. It only lasts a few minutes, just the command. I'll eventually turn back. The magic will wear off. She needs a ferret farm. No, I don't need a ferret. I got too many farms already. There's a notebook. Oh, darn it. Nah. Cola. Cola. Nom 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 nom. Oh, goodness. I'm just like messing around with what facial expressions I can do with this. Like I can go smile and go. My chin goes more out of a frown. Like look at my chin when I frown. And whenever I smile. It goes in. Like, oh. Oh, you're kind of crazy, you know, that Cupcake. I'm not crazy. Does a head pat's only work over 2 farm? Yeah. Wait, why has a head pat not appeared? A head pat should have worked now. A head pat should be here.
Is that so?
Snakes don't have lips if they make do. I don't need a new design for Cuptle. Cuptle is perfect the way Cuptle is. Oh. I'm really messing up trying to get this. How's the painting going? Well, we've got this model done today. Well, partially done with the black. I did 2 more last night, including this chaplain dude. I did part of that. There you go, head pat worked. Yeah.
She needs a new cupcat animal for her channel, like a cupco.
No, I don't need a cup cow. No. He looks dusty. You're dusty. You're dusty. I'm being bullied, so you know what? You're bullying me too much. What time it is? What time is it being bullied so much? Yeah. Look at this. Look, pre-orders are available. Look at that, it's a magazine. The fact that I am dusty doesn't mean he isn't either. Oh. Look at that. Look at this cool limited edition book. I have an even cooler book. And look at Fulgrim over here. And all his different faces. And Lucius, the Eternal. You kill him, you become him. Lord Cacophonous. That looks like a very old model, the way it is modelled. That's cool looking. Looks kind of elven. The flawless blades are so cool looking. Look at them. Look at these dudes. Oh, look at a hat. Yeah, I think these guys could make cool Night Lords. Oh, look at that face. That angry little face here. Lanesh symbols. People have spoken. I am not dusty, Your Honor. Oh. Please die to be nice. What do you think
This normal Fulgrim form is boring. I'm going to return to chibi snake form. Yay.
Oh, I didn't mean dusty as a bad thing. No, Talan's being mean. Talan, we just got, look at noise marines. Look at these noise marines. Oh, Oh, different poses, different heads. So cool. Thanks for the head pats. Look, guys, this is a golden man. I got a golden boy here. Okay, then look unpainted. There you go. I'm attacking to land. Oh. And then there's the tormentors, which can also be built as infectors. Ah! Not gonna throw me out the window, no. And look at this, Fulgrim the Perfect Sunbuck. Prove your worth to me in blood. I have no more patience of failure. Oh, it's such a cool looking book. Fulgrim the Perfect Sun.
Cupcake, maybe you need new animal.
No, I don't need a new animal. No. No. Look at these dudes here. Look at them fighting. Boom, boom, shooting them. So spatial. Look at the cute little. Look at the cute little pink Marla fiend. Hi, Nick the Salamander. What's anything done with a bot situation? What's a bot situation? Perhaps that's just enough of the sensations I'm seeking. Look at this thing. You people last guns fire, but not last guns, they're noise guns. They fire noise and it makes people explode. Having cool flawless blades are here. Oh look, there's a different version of a flawless blade. Look at that cool. Look at he's got a long tongue and he's licking for blade. He's licking the blade. Talking to conjuring code doesn't work. No, it doesn't. I'm sorry. Oh, look at this cool dude here. I like that darker colour scheme there. Oh. Space Marine 3 is officially in development. Looks like he's got laser vision. Gotta see something fun. Oh no, that's the wrong page. We go over here. That's what I wanted to do. Horus Heresy. Traitor Space Marines. Night Lords. This guy. He has an helmet. Yeah, that looks like Titus. Doesn't that look Titus to you? First captain of a Night Lord looks suspiciously like Titus here. Don't you think? It's Horus! Hello, Noah!
Black Legion, Skeleton Horde, and Snakebite Leather are by far the best contrasts.
Oh, I got some Black Legion. Skeleton Horde. I got some Skeleton Horde too. I don't know Snakebite Leather, don't have that one. Bye bye, Sir Honey Rose. Look at that. Hey, look, it's just Titus here in Resin Farm. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. And she's back up the website again. You go over 5 minutes. That's because everyone's bullying me. Skeleton Horde 2. We made it. Wowzers. No, look. Skeleton Horde is this colour. It's a contrast colour. It's a colour I used here, but then I used a bit of aggressive shade and a bit of Rakear Flesh on it as well. That leather colour is Guilliman Flesh. That red is Baal. That's a mixture of ultramarine contrast and the Soul Storm Fiend contrast for the blue here. That's Shaiish Purple with 2 non-contrast colours. This is Apothecary white on it. Loincloth looks cool. Thank you. I think it's called a tabard. Black Legion is consistently black. Yeah, I think it's a bit too dark for what I want at the moment with Black Legion. Wish I could play Age of Sigmar. Oh, everybody plays 40k. Oh no, that's all you need to do is get them to play Age of Sigmar. It's called blackmail. No, don't blackmail people. I do not advise that. I do my guardsman never stops in snakebite leather. Ooh. You're always needing to paint leather. Snakebite is a workhorse. Ooh. Snakebite. Snakebite Cup Conjuror 2025. No. I never said blackmail people. I do not condone blackmail. Any mention otherwise was simply a joke that should not have been taken seriously. Told you she's a politician at heart. Even new people realise I am not a politician. That is such a slanderous statement. I'm now going to have to sue you. About white male. Like to talk to you about your 401k. Your 401k. What about chainmail to deflect enemy slash attacks? No. You can have chainmail if you want to. Actually, no, chainmail is a different thing as well in the email world. Where you get one person to send one email to another person and just keep forwarding the email constantly. Keep going, I block those ads. No! You YouTube page crashed on Firefox. She just said blackmail people and condone blackmail. I do not condone blackmail. I condemn it. Our blog could try to block Conjure because she's considered a Gamba ad. I am not a Gamba ad. No!
Let me use something, Cupcake, you never long tongue.
No role playing in chat. She's a gacha. I am not a gacha. There's no Gamba. Stop Gamba. No. No. Where's that slot machine? It's right there. Right there. It's right in front of me. 7. No, it's Cherry. And you failed. Only 5,000 per Gamba is evil. Via let me gamble all my monies at once. Yeah, I'm not Via. And it's not monies, it's sprinkles. You can't buy sprinkles. In-house gambling, says a gadget. No. Are the Prinkles? I don't know what a Prinkle is. If I can spend it, it's money. Stop it. Stop it. Chat's so evil today. Chat woke up and decided today is a day to cause cake. Today is a day that we hurt Cupcake. Is that what you guys just decide collectively woke up and decided? My goodness, that's what it feels like. There's a sandwich, then where's the water witch? The sandwich, the water witch. You chose truth, there's no truth here. We should gamble all of our Pringles. Stop gambling away your Pringles. Oh no, my head hurts. My head hurts.
Cupcake at least there no funny faces.
I got water. Turning my air conditioner on so it's nice and cool in here because yesterday it got way too warm. Can you hear the air conditioner? Is it too noisy? I hope it's not too noisy. Yeah. You can't hear it. Yay! You can't hear it. Also, I'm going to get myself a nice little glucose tablet.
She says turning on the aircon, she means removing the grate on her PC so it blows air around her room.
Yeah. She says turning on the aircon, she means removing the grate on the PC. No, there's an actual air conditioner in my room. Yesterday I picked it up and tried emptying any water inside into a bath, but there was no water. So I hurt my arms and nothing. Banana days. Glucose tablet, so Smarties. No, it's a glucose tablet. A blackcurrant flavoured glucose tablet. I've decided I should probably stop having chocolate. My parents keep buying Easter eggs and then eating them and stuff, so I'm being like eating Easter eggs. And then I think that's been causing some extra stomach issues. So I decided no more chocolate. Chocolate is definitely not the best thing for me. Okay, I was gonna go for a golden grate around here. That's fine. So I can go for black here. And back here. There we go. Is that fine? Is that over? But oh no, for hand still needs painting. Auntie, how's the painting going? Hi, Anthony. The painting's going okay. Have you ever sucked the brush end like some mini painters do? Yes. Think of the Easter egg corporations. How could you? This is the one time they offer you their sweet treats and you say no. Sadness. I've had too many Easter eggs. Well, by that I mean I've had 2 and a bit over the past couple of weeks. But you know what my stomach issue's like. Thornton's Easter eggs. Because Cadbury's can suck it. Cadbury's are terrible now. They're mean. They're horrible. IRS, hello IRS. Tasty paint, almost as good as a paint water. Easter eggs had it too good for too long. We're going to war for Easter egg corporations. The Easter bunny does not control me. Easter bunny propaganda not getting to me. I've actually drank paint water before. Not good. Yeah, it's not good. Don't drink it. Okay, that's all the black's done there. My hands are very shaky today, so I'm not feeling very accurate. I think I need to get a new one of these brushes though, for this Winsor & Newton. It's getting a bit tatty. It tastes better if you keep drinking it. Keep drinking paint water. No, it doesn't! No, it's not so. Tastes like beer. No, it's not. And beer's bad as well. Look, we'll just pick up random marine here. Do I already have all the power fists done? 1 power fist done, 2 power fists done. Where's the 3rd power fist? Okay, it's just a normal chainsaw. There's the 3rd and 4th power fist somewhere around here because there's 20 minis. I don't see them. What happened to them?
Men are walking. Shouldn't women be well, queen?
There we go. Men are walking. Oh, walking. Women should be war queen. Well, maybe. Maybe you have a point there. Oh, there's Silver Power Fist. 3rd Power Fist. And there's another Power Fist here. Yeet. Indulge him. Don't indulge in the paint water. And beer is not good. The more you drink for paint water, the more you acquire the taste. Stop it! Stop it! Anthony is not right! No! I'm gonna have to throw that. I'm gonna have to throw the books at you. Oh, paint water, yummy. No, no! Okay, how do I do this one? Okay, yeah, the gloves shall be black. That's fine. Trousers black, boots and boots so black. Knee pads keep white. Black, 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 white off the back there, yeah, white off the back there. Okay, and then black thing there. Okay. I just realised something. This guy's holster's upside down. Why is your holster upside down? He took his gun out of the holster and it twisted around and fell down. That's my headcanon. I'm sticking with it. His holster's upside down. Let me turn off that light, see if it helps. His holster's upside down.
Between the paint, the glue, the paint water, I'm surprised any model makers have any time for models. So many tasty distractions.
They're not tasty distractions. They're not tasty at all. He never holstered his gun, hence why he didn't notice. Either I had it on very loose, so it ended up like once he took his gun out, it just twisted and fell over. Once you have mastered paint watch, you move on to drinking the paint. No. Stop it. Don't. I know it says non-toxic, but that doesn't mean you should drink it. Conforms to ASTM D4 236. 2022 Games Workshop Limited. 12 plus. Are all the paints 12 plus, I wonder? Or is it just a contrast? No, for all 12 plus it looks like. Gotta taste test your paints. That's the term for quality. No, you don't. If you notice, it does not say non-toxic concoctions of milk. Get woke. No. It doesn't say non-toxic on it. No. Oh, but it also doesn't say toxic. Or dangerous if it gets in your mouth or anything. May produce an allergic reaction. Yay, toxic paint, even better. No, it's not even better. Plastic models, nom nom nom. Don't eat the models. No, protect the models. Protect them. Go, my lictor. Go and eat them. Stop them. Stop them from eating the models. I'm meant to be painting, not having to protect my models. Not trying to stop you guys and getting deaded at your own
Keep out of reach of small children and adults with the mental ages of small children.
So no one who plays Warhammer is allowed to have the paints. I'm not old. I've got the mental age of a 7-year-old. That's not true at all, but still. Yeah, it's not me today. Don't get Conjuror. I was typing that. Look, I have to make some of my own jokes, you know, which means just stealing your jokes before you have a chance to type them. Insert Minecraft eating sounds. I don't even know what that sounds like. I forgot. Do you think they actually use any Minecraft sounds in the Minecraft film? You're gonna have the quantum lock to your brain so today, iOS. Good luck. No. Tasty water! Yeah! Look at me, I can reach the top of the thing where I just kind of go through existence. You know, just here. Like... Yeah. Gotta grab myself. No, it's not paint water, it's just normal water. It's normal Volvic water. No, the paint water is here. The bottle of water I'm drinking from is here. Oh, goodness. I thought you only drank that. I also drink water. I'm not a contrarian. I want to defend myself from so many allegations. Ugh, I got a hair in my mouth. There we go, got it out. I got the hair out my mouth. It's fine. Got hair in your mouth, you big disgrace. Waving your banner all over the place. Singing, we will paint you yet. Paint you yet. We will paint you yet. Oh, this leg is not well attached. Oh, whatever, it's been painted black. Oh, water needs some painting that. Too many tasty minerals. No, 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 no. It's flavoured water. It's lemon and lime flavoured water. Got lemon and lime flavoured water. So tasty, you know it is. Singing, we will drink you yet. Drink you yet. And it's got no artificial flavours or sweetness. It's all just sugar. All just glucosey stuff. And maybe a little bit of sucrose. But mostly just glucose. You got glucose on your face, you big disgrace. Waving your banner all over the place. I bully because I know the truth. No, you don't. You don't know any truth. I got an itchy nose. Add some green and yellow paint to add in for extra minerals. No! No, it's certified B Corporation. After opening, keep in the fridge and drink within a week. Cap on recycling. Natural flavours. With sugar and sweetener. Ingredients. Orvic natural mineral water. Sugar, 2.3%. That's me. Acid, citric acid. Natural lemon and lime flavouring with other natural flavourings. Preservative, potassium, benzonate. Sweetener, steviola glycide, some stevia. Natural flavouring ingredients. Here you. Yeah. Bless you, all unholy one. Conjuror once opened a fridge. I tried to get it in and she hit me with a door multiple times and she realised she couldn't do it. She then forgot to act as if she didn't see me. What? I gotta mute for a second. Just pour Tesseract Glow in. Do you mean this Tesseract Glow? That really does not want to mix up very well. Tesseract Glow! Yeah! You got blood on your face, you big disgrace. Waving your banner all over the spells. Tesseract Glow. It glow! It does not glow as much as I thought it would do. Yeah, I got cutties. No! It's not cutties, it's just some fluff got caught in my hair, okay? It got caught in the fondant off my hair. My hair's made from fondant, you know this. You got beef burgers in your soul, you got beef burgers in your bones, you got beef burgers all over the show, cause you got beef burgers on your mind. Do 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 do. That's the song from Bob's Burgers. It's not the song from Bob's Burgers. That's a lie. But it should be. Should be the song from Bob's Burgers. You got beef burgers all over the show. You got beef burgers on your mind. You got beef burgers in your soul. You got them every single place. Do 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 do. One beef burger crosses the barnyard. Two beef burgers cross the barnyard. Three beef burgers cross the barnyard threshold. The cows eat all the burgers. The cows ate them all. They've now become.
Let's be clear, I did absolutely nothing wrong. I'm not to blame, it's not my fault.
Nah, it's definitely iOS's fault. Tesseract Glow is one of those that you almost need a paint shaker to mix up. Yeah. A lot of the contrast paints are the same, unfortunately. That's a Bob's Burgers song. Wait, that's a Bob's Burgers song. Nah, Bob's Burgers. Bob's Burgers just about burgers. So I don't think there's any people in Bob's Burgers. It's just a show made by Bob. And it's about burgers. Like Bob the Builder. But burgers. Never seen Bob's. I've seen Bob's Burgers. It's got a girl that wears bunny rabbit ears on her head all the time. And she is a murderous psychopath. But her father loves her dearly, so tries hiding her crimes from the world. And then you've got a boy that's a bit insane, and he likes to dress up like a burger, and he pees in the suit all the time, and his father hates him and is trying to get him killed. Then you have an adolescent daughter who doesn't know how anything of the universe works. I got a bed, Cupcake, I'm tired, which is why I'm a bit unhinged tonight. Bye bye, Mal. Don't worry about it. Sleep well. I hope you sleep well. It's late for you. There you go. There you go, Cuptle. Join the headbutt. You enjoy those headbutts. Yeah. The contrast paints I have started using them more as a thick wash at this point. Kind of like a thick known oil. Makes sense. Makes sense. Thick known oil. What they feel like sometimes. I got an itchy ear.
It's me again, Mr. Cuttle. Reminding you that you're nobody till somebody loves, and that is me. I love you.
Cuptle loves you all. Cuptle loves everybody. Cuptle loves you all. Cuptle just wants to hug you and give you a good night kiss. Do-do-do-do-do. Cuptle loves you all. Cuptle's your only friend. And if Cuptle asks you to defend them on the bench of law, you do so, you. If the police come knocking and Cuptle says don't talk, then you don't talk at all. Cuptle needs you to hide something and you hide it. Cuptle tells you to take the blame. You better take the blame. Don't you wanna be Cuptle's friend? Of course you do. Do. What am I on about? Yeah, I just turned Cuptle into some like mafia gang boss. The amount of times I've heard the ending guy wrong. The amount of times I've heard the ending guy wrong is too much for Family Guy. Oh, I had no idea what that means. Well, hopefully next Saturday, with any luck, I should get my upgrades done for my computer. Person who's been helping me should be free then, if all goes well. Hey Lars, remember we laid a heresy against Conjuror? No force, no heresy. I led the heresy against Cupcon today, you missed it. Yeah, and it failed. The heresy failed. We got her to laugh too much. You didn't get me to laugh at all. I cried. I cried so much. You better like the stream. Every like on the stream is another tear I shall not cry. You laugh too, Bob Code is stinky. That's like a very beginning of a stream. She cries so much, hence why it rains so much in Britain. Are you telling me that my tears are like directly connected to rain clouds? Ah, getting hair on my face. Yes. No, it's not true. Itchy hair face. Itchy face. Ah. You're that one alien species of Men in Black. Which one? There's like so many of them. Centipedes. The little plant person. The cockroach person. The... Let's be real, the last heresy was at the very beginning. I am not a cloud scientist, but I am confident in my answer. Pretty sure there's a word for cloud scientists. Meteorologist. Any confidence makes up for a lack of evidence. No, it doesn't. Oh, goodness. I had to look it up, couldn't remember it if for the life of it. Which one was the Sarfin? The word for cloud scientist is loser. No, it's not! Which one is that? Is that for one where for plants, where, you know, she turns, is a woman and she's all planty? Is it that one? Because she's cool. She's like my alien Oshik. Zorfan was that girl that if she cried, it would rain. Oh, she was the one that the plant woman wanted to eat or something like that, wasn't it? Or was that from the first? No, that was the second film. Yeah. Yeah. I'd rather be the cool plant lady. I don't want to be some boring old person with a necklace. Who everyone says is important, but really it's not. A little horse races on Twitter. No, don't. I'm not on Twitter anymore. What's a little horse race? Oh goodness, my head hurts so much. Clown salad scientist is called a nephologist. Are you sure it's not like a meteorologist? This on Blue Sky. I'm on Blue Sky. It's true. I'm on Blue Sky. I sometimes check Twitter for notifications and that's about it. The cyan horse keeps losing and it's so sad. What about that thing where, you know, for dog racing in Zelda? And everyone was celebrated when the black dog finally won. Or was it for blue dog? Cyan. No, cyan is pronounced correctly. It's cyan. Cyan. How else would you pronounce it? Cryan? Cyan? Cyantony? I sent a race on Discord. That is how you say cyan. Why are we thinking? What are we thinking for basing? Basing is what I did for all my models at the moment. I'm going for this. So basically gravel, maybe some grass tufts on a few of them. It's not perfect. But off the edge there. That's partly just from multiple picking them up and stuff. And it's the same for like this guy here. Just some Armageddon dust. Well, paint it Mornfang brown, then Armageddon dust, then some PVA, and some little stuff like that. Meteorologist is weather, not specifically clouds. Oh. It's perfect as long as you like it, lol. They look great. Thank you. Okay, I turned off my air conditioner because it kept blowing hair into my face. Because the air conditioner's behind me. If you stick around, you'll find that she is the most negative Nancy. No, I'm not! And my refusal to admit I'm a negative Nancy does not make me a negative Nancy. Say Abaddon. Abaddon! Abaddon! Abaddon the Despoiler! The only basing thing I'm looking forward to doing is after she paints her Warhound, because I'm going to have a War Master crushing it in the claw. Oh, goodness. My Warhound. I'm not sure how I'm going to do my Warhound. Black Templars are kind of a most negative Nancy chapter. No, they're not. My Black Templars are beautiful and kind and nice to everybody who is human and an Imperial and sanctioned Imperial. And, you know... In our moment, my law of these guys is that they are actually going to be fighting a war alongside some Eldar. I can make an uneasy truce with some Eldar pirates to fight against the Tyranids and chaos and stuff. You're British, it's in your blood to be a negative Nancy. No, I'm negative. I'm not. No. No, to be honest,
the only basing thing I'm looking forward to doing is after she paints her Warhound. Cuss, I'm gonna have a Warmaster crushing it in the claw.
No, Titanicus, maybe Imperialis one day. So for my Warhound, what I want to do for base is, I'm not sure what I want to do exactly with a base, but I have, you know, some, oh, what is it called? Terrain. The urban terrain I want to put on its base, like for it to be smashing through. But I want to get some, I'm not sure if I can do this, but I want to cut up some sprue, get some, if I can't get some any good polymer clay anyway, melt it down with some, you know, nail varnish remover. And then I'm going to like cover the entire base with it and then stick the model into that. Titanicus is Titan's only kill team, basically. Yeah. Oh, I'll get my knight. I want to do this type of basing for my Titan. Like this guy. Like I got this base and he's like stepping through, you know, over destroyed terrain. I want to do that for my Warhound Titan. He's as tall as a camera, Lemio. Yeah, this is just for night. Actually, it's not as tall as a camera. The camera's like this much distance between them. Which is half of it, so it's 2/3 of the height of a camera. Really like the destroyed terrain. Yeah, me too. Oh, look at this dude. This is, as you can imagine, Crusader pattern. Crusader pattern knight. Same scale. Titanicus is the same scale as Imperialis, but it's for Knights and Titans. If you pick up Imperialis scale Titan, you'll get a terminal that is for Titanicus. Ooh. Those other Hack Knight are huge. It's my first time seeing them. Yeah, Knights are huge. But not super, super huge, like. I mean, you could still step on a Space Marine, I guess. With some difficulty. Not as big as the Titan. I could not fit the Titan on screen if I got it out. Oh. Boom, ba-dum, boom, ba-dum. The Titan is too tall to be in this. Like, there's its head. You can see its little heady head. Oh, it's got a little candle at the back. Oh, you can't even see the candle. Oh, no. Oh, I forgot I gave it a little cake. At the back, yeah, there's the Titan. And it's got a Black Templar symbol on the side there. It's got little candles at the top there. It's got little purity seals on the side. Another purity seal on that gun there. Another purity seal there. I got it off eBay, pretty sure it's actually 3D printed or otherwise casted. Oh, the only Titan I own is an actual Chaos Warhound. That knight can literally fit under its chin. Yeah, this is huge. Are they the same size as some Mega Gargants from Age of Sigmar? I don't know, as big as Mortorian. I don't know about Mortorian. I do have a Mega Gargant. Also, look, it's got a little cape at the back. But yeah, if this stood straight, I think a knight would fit under its chin, but I don't have it standing straight. I have it standing kind of looking down. And this is a foam tile that I use. It's like a soundproofing tile. So a bit worried about putting anything underneath it. About putting like acetone on it. Too bad, Titan, your VR expensive. Don't want to know what GW charges you for a single night. 100 quid-ish. Just over. But you can buy them for like 70 or 80 quid. Ooh, an actual Warhound. Yeah, that was a nightmare to build and paint. Yeah, this is... We not painted it, but it was a nightmare to build. Let me get my Mega Gargant out. There you go. Mega Gargant. Mega Gargant. Yeah, this is smaller than a knight. Smaller than a knight. I might have broken a piece of it when I tried picking it up. We converted ours quite heavily. We got little grots and gremlin-y stuff around its back. I made this cool little platform from which this jaw hangs. I think that was the part I broke. Yeah, and we gave it a little pirate hat, and it's been shot in the eye a bunch of times. It's got 3 arrows sticking out of its eye, and we gave it a little parrot or a crow on its hat. And it's got these mushroom growths on it.
Remember, kids, the Warhound is part of her scout company, the Stealthy Company. Thunderously Bloods in Warhound.
Yeah! Look, it's called a Warhound Scout Titan, so obviously the Scout Division had to have it. Oh gosh, for half a kidney you get the Titan, but for other half you get the arms. You want to see how expensive it is in Canadian dollars for Warhound Titans and Knights and stuff? Then go to Warhammer website. If you want to know the Canadian dollar reviews, Canada. Here you go. We go to the Canada. And we can go to Armies of Imperium, Imperial Knights. How expensive is a Knight Crusader if you're in Canada? That's an errant visitor Crusader. Here you go. 220 Canadian dollars if you want to buy a Imperial Knight Crusader directly from Games Workshop. You can get up to like 25% off if you buy through other retailers though. That deal with Games Workshop themselves, because that's the entire way this works. If they sell to other retailers for like half the price, and then those retailers sell to you for like 70 to, well, 75% to usually 90% of the price, unless it's like really high demand model, in which sometimes it might even be more expensive. Mega Gargants are so cool. Mega Gargants are cool. Oh yeah, and it's also holding this dude here. Mine. Look, he's got a little dude in his hand. Oh yeah, do you want to see something else that's cool? It's got a ladder going up its leg. And it's got a little goblin on its ladder climbing up. Got lots of orc symbols on it. Because this is part of my orcs and goblins army as a bone grinder giant. Part of it did fall off, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to use some like green stuff or polymer clay on its base to make it like a larger base so it can be a bit taller. Because the bone grinder is a bit too tall for this. There's a second keyboard where each key opens a GW website but in a different regions or languages. Warhammer Titan comes out to about 900 USD because you have to buy the weapons separately. Wait, how expensive is the Warhound Titan? Let me look. It's still in Canadian dollars. Horus Heresy. Forces of the Emperor. Assassins, Militia. Where is it? Oh, it's under Admet. Titan Legions. Here you go. So where's the Warhound? Warhound gun, 104 Canadian dollars. Other Warhound gun, 104 Canadian dollars. And for main body, 830 Canadian dollars. In the UK, I don't think you can bring up the Titans in 40k. I think I have to go through Horus Heresy. Just type Warhound. Never! £437. £54 for guns. That's 500. 50 quid almost. For the entire thing. Oh, it's insane. What about for Warlord? For Warlord! 1,233 quid. How much is it in Polish zloty? How much is it in Polish? Poland. Do, 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 do. 2,390 Polish coins and 300 for each of the weapons. There you go. It doesn't have it in Romanian, I'm sorry. English. The Warlord also has to buy all the guns and even the head separately. Even the head! Wait a minute, even the head. Of a Warlord. Oh my goodness, yeah, it doesn't include the head, it's just the body for 1,233 quid. And then the Warlord Titan Laser Blasters is 150 quid for them. Is that for two? Okay, it's two of them. That's another 150 quid for its lasers. Then for one of its guns, 114 quid. And for another one of its guns, another 114 quid. And for its head, where do you buy the head? Here we go, a head, 78 quid. Nico. Well, oh gosh, but isn't someone we know in Poland? Yeah, Nico! But he doesn't play what he should do. He can be poor like the rest of us. 96 quid for a power fist over here. 655 quid for... I want to Reaver Titan so badly. Oh my god, it's only 17 quid for a Titan Tech Beast Engineer. That's a resin model. Nice. Don't think he can with those prices. Maybe. But look at this, dude. Look at this. Cool. Do you like the little platform I've got on the back for it made out of goblin shields? And spears. I think we did well making this platform on his back. So cool. Oh, and it's got a little hanging body. I forgot about that, and a hook. Oh. You know, I should be painting, but you distracted me. How much Conjurer commissions him he might be able to afford an arm? If how much I can commission Nico, he can afford a Titan. He can afford a Titan or two. I'm sad I have too many expensive hobbies. Trading card games, Warhammer, and guns. Guns! No! Did someone mention trading card like Yu-Gi-Oh? Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Ah, my slipper! I put the giant away. There we go, I'm back. One of those hobbies can be used to make the other two hobbies free, but then you will have some other problems. Hi, Nanovate! Look at these. Mash, look at this. Field Center card. Oh, it's a Field Center card with Kyber. And another one with Mai and an Amazonian warrior. And with, you know, the best of the hand trap cards. Ghost Reaper. And then with, I don't know who this one is, if I'm entirely honest. Oh, that's Dogwood. Dogwood! Oh, look at them. Look how cute they are, though. Amazing. I can't believe she collects Yu-Gi-Oh! I have Exodia like 60 times. Let me tell you about my Yu-Gi-Oh! Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood. Oh, goodness. Okay, what model was I painting before we got distracted? Was it you? Was it you? Did I finish painting you? Why was I shaking this guy? I meant to shake this thing. Oh gosh, here we go again. No, I'm painting. I'm painting. I played exactly one game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Don't try to distract me, Spooky Dogwood, but then you don't have the best hand trap. Feel Art of Ash Blossom. No, 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 no. Best one is the Ghost Rose one. I love the Ghost Rose one. She's the best. But she's a zombie and she looks cool. And she reminds me of EU Health Life. House Life from Inside If It's a Zombie. More into Magic the Gathering until Hasbro happened. Yeah, Hasbro ruined everything. Where the good thing going, having your pride and your greed. And your ego. I collect Nerf guns and hard shoot ones. Ooh. Where? You know. Yu-Gi-Oh is owned by Konami, which is all. Konami's the best! I won't have any Konami slander in this household. Ow, I just hit my head. Konami makes Yu-Gi-Oh! That instantly makes them good. How many cards do you got, Conjurer? Tens of thousands. I have literally hundreds of decks. I have a big box about this big just filled with spare cards I don't use. And then a lot more boxes filled with spare cards I don't use. Like absolutely chock-a-block filled. Hello, Nightbird! At least Konami was openly greedy from the beginning, so we knew where they would stand unlike wizards. Look, just name one bad thing that Konami has done. And I won't admit that Konami is bad. You know, used to like Hasbro till it ruined Nerf. Nerf's Hasbro and it got ruined. Oh gosh, what happened? What happened there? But Konami ruined Castlevania, Metal Gear, Silent Hill and more. Lies! Lies! That's not what the Konami execs told me. Okay, yeah, they did kind of ruin Metal Gear. I'll admit to that one. We make Yu-Gi-Oh! Without Konami, there'd be no Yu-Gi-Oh! So Konami instantly has to be good. That forgives all sins. Release Master Magi as a QCR only card in TCG, making it a $1,000 card. What? Crazy. Crazy. Remember, you're amazing. Take care of yourself. Don't forget to hydrate, eat, and stay healthy. Yeah. I don't have to follow food's rules because I'm not healthy to begin with. They haven't done anything with Castlevania since 2015. Well, why would they need to when he got Vampire, whatever it's called? Fans making free Castlevania content that they make no money from. But still. They also make cards higher rarity over here, making them more expensive. No! I hate for Western audiences. They did Castlevania Nocturne. Ooh, what's Nocturne? I've never played Castlevania. I don't think so anyway. Konami shot themselves up by sending cease and desist to developers. That's just what Japanese companies do most of the time, it feels like. Nintendo especially. Wait, are there any good companies? That's a big question. Netflix did Castlevania Nocturne. Konami just licensed it. Oh. For anime TV series. Is that for one? It did very well animating. Looks, yeah, that looks like cool animation. Fans love Castlevania TV series. Ow. I was hoping I'd be quick at painting. But you guys are very good at distracting me. I found one company goes public, they tend to go bad, or if the original owner leaves. Once a company goes public, oh yeah. Not all the time, some companies suck before then too. Oh, nice. Nice water. But yeah, shareholders kind of suck. You're scared for Steam once Gabe leaves? Depends who he puts in charge. Oh gosh, no, it spilled everywhere, exploded out. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, black paint everywhere. This is why I use gloves. I don't mind getting too damaged and stuff. No, we need to make Game Immortal to protect Steam. To be honest, if it was just Gabe keeping Steam alive, then Steam would have a lot more issues. There's probably quite a few people in there. That keeps Steam relatively, you know, friendly. But people like it still.
Here was us thinking you were trying to hide any identifiers with the gloves. No, it's just Gus, you're a mucky puppy.
I'm not a mucky puppy. Oh goodness, yeah, I got paint everywhere. Just hope I didn't get it on the floor and the computer or anything. No, but this is why I wear tattered gloves like these, like the big old holes in them already. But look at that. Oh, I don't think that's coming out in a single wash. Oh, tissue. But yeah, Gabe. But you have to realise it's like Minecraft. I don't know, like some of the original developers, we often think because they made it and stuff, and they sometimes say based things, that they're what keeps the company running the way we like it. But that's not always the case. It's like, take Notch, for example, who, with Minecraft, and it turned out it was other people inside the company that was keeping it going. And keeping it alive and doing most of the updates. Like, is it what it Jeb or something like that? So you don't know. You never know. If it was just Gabe keeping everything going, then what would eventually happen is he'll probably... members of the company will probably gang up against him. As it were. Like, just because you owned or designed or invented something doesn't necessarily prevent you from being ganged up against by profit-wanting people within the company. So Gabe will put into high-up positions people who support his same ideas and views. And so on and so forth. I when first watched you, and I asked why you were always wearing gloves. Yeah, there's a few reasons of the gloves. One of them is just that VTubers, generally use gloves on hand cams. And it's partly so that if most VTubers wear gloves anyway, then it's less awkward for those that feel that they have to wear them for one reason or another. And one good reason about wearing gloves is that I don't have to worry about making sure my nails are all nice. And considering how easily my nails break because they're kind of weak, it's Very nice. Arizona is also a good company. Owner says he has enough money and refused to raise the prices, and even has some lunch with the kids every day. Oh. Yeah. Do you remember when Amazon was once considered a good company? Or Facebook or Google? Facebook was good and Amazon was good as well at one time, but all good things. Nah. A lot of it is just basically greed of the people involved. Sometimes it's were assumed good, but it's like if you look at like the difficulties behind Facebook, they date back years and years and years back to when Facebook was relatively small and when it was considered a good company. The issues were always there, it's just they weren't as obvious to the public. And the same goes with some of Amazon's issues. Although Amazon has had an issue of doubling down on those things. The Arctic Island has evolved. You have? Oh, you became a chalky color. Not chalky color. You became a cookies and cream. Sorry, not chalky color. Oops. I can't tell the difference between my children, apparently. Cookies and creams, baby. What are you working on? I'm painting 21 models, or at least I'm trying to get all the black paint on them. Of 21 different models. Black Templar Crusader Squad. Oh, is that hello,
hey, Mama,
Mr. E?
which of us is your favorite? I couldn't have a favorite, sweetie. Thanks, Mama. Grab strawberry and cream. It's you and by L.
By an L. By a lot. No, your Anthony's favorite is strawberry and cream. Oh, goodness. Look, I don't have favorites. Actually, I do have a short about favorite cupcakes, in which muffin and strawberry and cream are both arguing about who's the favorite, and then it turns out sour apple has just been created, and I'm like, oh, it's a good little cupcake. Oh, and strawberry and cream was like, I'm the favorite because I'm the youngest. But then sour apple came along, and strawberry became the middle child, and it's sad. Or strawberry and cream. Are they all from the same faction? Yeah, all of these, well, no, they're not, all 21 models are in the same squad, not just the same faction. It's a Crusader squad. I'm having for, so it's a Crusader squad led by a chaplain. And it's got a sword brother as well in charge of it as the sergeant. I don't know where he's gone. He's somewhere over here. There he is. There's a sword brother. And it's got 4 power fists in the squad. Your current favourite is biblically accurate angel cake. No, my favourite is all of them because I love them all equally. Side of a paint water. No, don't side for paint water. You just said your favourite. I didn't say my favourite is the newest. Those two are arguing about which a favourite is in the short. And Strawberry and Cream is like, I'm the favourite because I'm the youngest, and so on. And but then Strawberry Cream's argument is immediately broken by the fact that Sour Apple now exists. But then Strawberry and Cream is very clearly upset by this fact. It was basically for short for introduce Sour Apple to the world. You want me to find it? You know, I'm gonna find it right now. I'm gonna click on it. YouTube. Shorts. It's gonna be one of my early shorts. Here are we? Cupcake giving away? No. No, VTuber American. VTuber's question. This VTuber's favourite child? Yeah. There we go. Oh, that's the saddest. That's the saddest short I've ever made. That's the short though. That's the short. If you want to see the short where it talks about the favourite cupcake child. Oh, oh, sour. Oh, Strawberry and Cream. Also, biblically accurate angel cupcake is not an individual cupcake. That's just Strawberry in a costume. There we go. Painted double action fish one. Nice. Oh wait, I didn't paint for cross. This is all semantics. We know your favourite is Cup Gobble. No, Cup Gobble creeps me out, if I'm entirely honest. Oh, I'm yawning. I'm yawning. I'm stretching. Oh, cracks. My limbs are all crickety crackety. Water. Okay, how many of them are currently done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and this will be the 9th. That means we're almost halfway through. Ah, no, my arm! You could see my skin. You would see that I've got a line of freckles going along my body. A line of freckles. See, so I do have a line of freckles. And it just goes on one to the other, to the other, to the other. And it goes all the way up my arm. around the back of my arm and then across my chest and then like down my back. It's just like this line of freckles, like someone just went dot, 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 dot across my skin. Oh no, I need another glove on. I need another sleeve glove to cover my arm. I don't like it.
She has not been stretching today. Her bones just snapped back into place like she was a Bayverse transformer.
What do you mean? Okay, maybe that is true. Wait, can you hear when I do this? No, you can't hear when my wrist cracks when I do this. It cracks every single time. I'm now painting for cross. Ah, my skin, you can see, I need to get another glove on. I'm sorry. I'm going to come back with another glove on so you can stop seeing my skin every single time. Yeah. I'm back. I've got a black glove. Okay, does it have a finger hole on this side? No. Aha, now my arm is free. You can't see my skin. Okay, just take off this one. And then the next one. Love, 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 love. It smells fruity. It smells fruity. Must be for soap that we use. The detergent. Guys, if I get my own background music, what sort of tune do you think it should be? Like, do you think it should be like, you know, Witch in a Forest sort of music like I've got now? Do you think it should be cuter? Oh no, no clue. No clue. So I'm more, I go for kind of fantasy-esque music. Oh goodness. I can't seem to paint these crosses today without just missing constantly. Really shaky today. Something, something, cross-eyed something. Cross-eyed music. I'm not sure what cross-eyed music is. No, you're missing the crosses. Oh. I get it. I can't even paint for edges right now. There you go. There we go. Do, 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 do. There we go. Nice. On the music side, this current music fits for 5. I don't know if that helps. I'll go over something like this starts of music then. I just want something that... Because currently I have to deal with every so often. Just like a copyright thing, because it's not my music. And sometimes... I mean, I can just like fight it, but it's like... Because it is free to use, but at the same time... I'd just rather not have to buffer, you know? I'll paint that blue. That blue. Well, the handle's going to be blue anyway. And that part's going to be blue. So maybe this should be black as well. Yeah, I'll paint that black. Paint the sheath black. Yeah, that's fine. Ah, my hair. It's constantly getting in my face. Okay, where's the little lid for this one? Where's my little bit? Oh, there it is. There's a brush lid. By the way, don't forget to like the stream, you silly eggs. Otherwise, the Black Templar will never be finished being painted. Oh, goodness. My hair's all wavy today. Maybe it's because it's so warm. I'm turning my air conditioner back on. It's too warm here. We're painting some Templars. They're gonna look very silly because they're gonna have purple shoulder pads like they're some sort of emperor's children. Oh no.
This is lies. The day the Black Templars are finished is the day the universe finally collapses back in on itself and the cycle continues.
No! But these models will be finished one day. Oh, another. They'll be finished. Okay, to be honest, I'm not a big fan of having to paint them all black. I think I'll just go back to, doing the white shoulder pads like this. And then not having to paint for black. Just undercoat them in black. That'll make things much easier. For your own music, you need something calm and soothing when painting. Yeah. I'll just have a calm and soothing music, then I'll find somebody on Fijian. I want something like that where it goes and you got a bass and the drums and it goes and something like Enya. Enya, bring in some Enya. What's Enya? There's a VTuber named Enya and she's definitely not related to Punkalope. Please tell me you're older than 30. I don't know what Enya is. Is Enya a new thing? Is an old thing? Is it? Enya does Celtic music. Ah, Enya is a queen of soft, relaxing music. I don't know, Studio Ghibli's pretty good at soft, relaxing music. Olena Koflo. Olena Koflo. I'll look at different people who make background music and soft, relaxing music that are in my price range. And have a clear commissions page. Because some of these people, they might do commissions, but they don't have a very clear pricing range or whatever, so I just don't bother checking in on them. She did one of her songs in Lord of the Rings. She's been around since the 80s. She lives in a castle for 100... Oh, 100 cats! Oh my goodness. And she... Oh, I love Lord of the Rings music. I once had a music CD with all the Lord of the Rings stuff on it. And I do have on my phone a bunch of Lord of the Rings music. I keep thinking she did the song for Gladiator, but it's somebody else. Oh. Hi, Mississippi Gonzo. How you doing? We're painting some Templars. Oh, maybe she did. Maybe she did. Maybe she did, maybe she didn't. Maybe $10 could change her mind. Would help refresh my memory. Yeah, of course she did. It depends on who's asking. Yeah, it was Hans Zimmer and Lisa Gerard. Oh, Lisa Gerard's cool. I recognise that name. And Hans Zimmer's cool. My parents went to a Hans Zimmer concert at some point relatively recently. I was like, oh. They didn't do the Inception not the Inception, they didn't do the music where it goes and like every single tick is like 5 minutes a day on Earth, you know, from Interstellar. I was like, what? They didn't do that music? How come they didn't? My parents are like, I don't know. They never watched Interstellar. They've never heard the song before. It's like, oh, you can't appreciate it. And my mother kept calling him Hans Zimmerman. And it's like, he's not called Hans Zimmerman, he's just Hans Zimmer. I remember came back with a concept like, oh, did you know he's only called Hans Zimmer? He's not called Hans Zimmerman. It's like, yeah, no. You guys who kept calling him Hans Zimmerman. I would totally go to a Monster Hunter concert. That stuff is cracked. I'd go to a Studio Ghibli concert. Actually, I wouldn't. I'd get bored. I don't like sitting down watching stuff. Watching, listening. Oh. Need to keep my hands busy. Need to keep my body busy. Lest the devil get in. What am I on about? How many movies and games has Hammer Sinnoh? I don't know. Probably, I'd imagine at least 72. Did he do music for The Lion King, like the cartoon? Or was that somebody else? Answer equals yes. Ghibli would be great, but then you'd fall asleep by the end of the first act. Ghibli have a few, you know, very action-based songs, you know. Very heavy, very loud things, because not all the... I mean, some of the, like, the music they use is for, like, these very dramatic parts of the films. Did you know there's a pizza factory here on Earth? They sell lots of pizzas. No one knows who to. They sell it to aliens. That's what they say. A pizza factory making thousands of pizzas a day. But no, Whoever leaves this building, they only ever arrive. Of course, but for even then, there's a lot more soft music in for me. Yeah, you would have to do one soft song then one action song. No, you do a bunch of soft songs, and when everyone's really falling asleep, one action song go boom, boom, parkour. Wake everyone up. There's a pizza factory. It sells pizzas. No one knows who to. They say it's aliens. And I do too. The aliens love pizza. That's for sure. Why wouldn't they love pizza? 'Cause I love it too. Don't you love pizza? Burr, burr. I'm not a big fan of pizza. Just gonna say it. If you like pizza, you suck. I'm joking. If you like pineapple on pizza, you're the only good pizza lover. Everyone else. Like 2 or 3, then hit them with action. Yeah, I'm offended. It really depends on the pizza. Pepperoni pizza! Meat lovers pizza! You want the meat lovers pizza? It has on it meat, and more meat. All of it spam. We bought 60 cans of spam, no one wanted it, so now we put it on a pizza and just call it a meat lover surprise. Been super popular. Black olives and pineapples are good. The black olives! Ugh. Ugh. Sweet and salty. Sweet and salty! Black olives are salty. I mean, just said to black olives because the only time I've had black olives was when I was younger. And I ate them without even knowing what they were. And then they, like, texture just completely surprised me. I was like, ugh, ugh. What are they? Ugh. But yeah, olives is something I can't really eat. You know, with my diet restrictions, that's the word. Olives are basically little bars of salty oil. Oh. Pineapple on pizza is the correct choice. You have made your choice. And you have been... Where's the guy with a gun? I also can't have pineapples. Look, the only correct option for pizza is pepperoni. Or sausage pizza. Because those are pizzas that... Actually, no, I have a roast chicken pizza if I make my own pizza. Roast chicken pizza. Tasty stuff. Also sausage pizza. I'm out of stuff. Pepperoni. You mean heartburn. Heartburn? Why do you get heartburn from pepperoni? Okay, all the power fists are now done. That's 4. That's another 4. That's 8. 9, 10. Bard oil is just greasy. Chicken jalapenos, bacon, pineapple is my go-to, custom from a local place. Oh, when I make it, I generally either make... Oh, sometimes I have put bacon on my pizza when I've made it myself. Along with roast chicken pieces. I make my own sauce. Sometimes I throw like spring onion on it, or green onion, whatever you call it. But I'm only allowed to use the green parts of it, not the white parts, because otherwise it'll make me very, very ill. Oh, so this place does 18-inch pizzas. They're fantastic. Oh no, pizza I usually get is... I don't know how big 18 inches are. But I buy a pizza base and it's about this big and it's an oval shape. How big is that? How many centimeters? 42 centimeters is about... into inches. 10 inches would be about 25 centimeters. So another 42 would be 4 more inches, that's 14. And 2 more, that's 16. So about 17 inches, except when it's oval, so it's not 42 centimeters, it's more like about 27. So it's more like 17 by 14. 14? 17 by 11. 17 by 11 inches. That's usually what I get. It's a pizza base. It's a very thick pizza base. Honestly, not great, because I can't be bothered making my own pizza base. You know, that sounds like way too much work. That's an impressive amount of pizza even then. Ooh. Yeah, I usually cut it in half, and then I have half of it one day and half of it another day. And that's like all I eat for the day. I just like the fact of a box they send barely fits through my door. Wait, you... Oh, guess... yeah, I guess if it's 18 inch, it must be at least like a 20-inch box or something. Oh, I'm thinking about getting the Dark Elf, the new Emperor's Children Codex, and seeing if I can make a Night Lord's army from it. Like, can they use Havoc Marines in Emperor's Children? I'm also wondering, what's they going to do about the current Chaos Marine Codex? Because they got rules for Emperor's Children of the Chaos Marine Codex. And like a detachment for it. It looks like we're keeping Noise Marines and we're probably just going to update the data sheet online for them. But I don't know if that means, can we still get Lucius the Eternal? Is the detachment still worthwhile, or... And what was the point of even making all of that stuff? For Chaos Space means we're just going to release Emperor's Children not long later. I don't know. I also kind of want to make a Night Lords chapter. Loyalist chapter. You know. Okay, who's next? Who is next? You. This one. Oh, it's a nice little thing. I closed my eyes and just picked one up at random. My guess is that remove a detachment from Chaos Space Marines but keep Noise Marines as a non-battle line. Chaos Space Marines. Makes sense. Shoulder pad fell off. The shoulder pad fell off. Do 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 do. The shoulder pad fell off. Do 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 do. Shoulder pad. Shoulder pad. There's a little beaky head. Do do. Also, look, a Farseer head. There's a Farseer head. He's got a really big chin. Okay, where's my glue? Glue, here it is. Your door does not seem very wide, though. There you go. He's got his shoulder pad back. Oh, he's got two crosses, one there and one there. Nice. Oh, gosh, leggy legs. In the US, all front doors required to be wide enough to fit a wheelchair. Ooh. Okay, but if you were going to have Loyalist Night Lords, how would you lure them into existence? Oh, Loyalist Night Lords would be pretty easy. So the lore of them would be that they don't know who for a successor chapter, but they either think they're successors of like the Salamanders or something like that, but then actually not, or they have an unknown founding chapter. Because there's quite a few chapters out there who have unknown founding chapters and are rumoured or believed to actually be loyalist versions of, you know, traitor chapters. And there's other chapters out there that are technically successors of one chapter, but for all intents and purposes, they're effectively successors of a different chapter of one of the traitor chapters, just they had the name of a loyalist chapter assigned to them. Raven Guard are most likely candidate for not actually gene sires. Yeah. Probably. It's a ranking of chapters. I always wonder if there's any real power difference. Technically, at the moment, if we're going for like strongest chapters that are loyalists, it would probably be at the top, would not be Black Templars. It would probably be Dark Angels, if we were to be entirely honest. Just because they got that secret armory of equipment and stuff, and they don't really follow the Codex Astartes very well. After that, it's probably the Ultramarines, just because they got Gulliman, and they have all the successor chapters will effectively follow them, as if we're a single legion still. And they have all these worlds that they control relatively well and get money from and resources from, and they're very wealthy worlds. And they also have access to elite guardsmen. that are equivalent to like Tempestus Scions, and there's millions of them who are incredibly highly equipped. I say millions, probably billions. They fought against the Tyranids and did very well. After that is probably for Black Templars, because they are just such a massive chapter, have such a large navy, and have so many other resources at their disposal. Because they just don't follow the Codex Astartes. They've got at least 6,000 guys, probably tens of thousands. Hi, Six. Hello, Six. How you doing? After that, you're probably looking at Space Wolves. Once again, they don't follow Codex Astartes very well. They do have a lot of very special, powerful characters within them due to the mutations and so on. After that, you've got Blood Angels, thanks to the likes of Dante, for Black Rage, which might be a weakness, but it's also a strength. And then just like, well, they used to be incredibly wealthy, but the recent destruction of Baal, well, near destruction of Baal, and the near destruction of almost all of their successor chapters has reduced their wealth significantly and their amount of resources. So Blood Angels are probably not really fifth anymore. Salamanders or Imperial Fists are probably the next. I say it's Imperial Fists because they still have an incredible navy and a lot of powerful defensive structures and fortresses and stuff. Dark Angels still being Legion strength in all but name, it's surprisingly easy to get the successors to do what's needed. Yeah. Ultramarines also have that exact same issue, and Blood Angels kind of do that too. Imperial Fists are probably the next strongest, I'd have to imagine. And after that, probably like Salamanders. Then you got like Raven Guard. And then you're looking at like different successor chapters. And Blood Angels will arrive. Blood Angels in their current state will arrive somewhere there. Blood Angels before the War of the Tyranids that nearly destroyed Baal. Blood Angels could have arguably been the fourth strongest. But yeah. But also, it's not just the fact that the successors do what the Dark Angels want them to do. It's the fact that the Dark Angel numbers are probably a lot larger than what they seem to be. Hello, Blue Alien. I was thinking of staying in Imperial Fist Army, shaking my head, but not even in the top 5. Imperial Fists are relatively strong, but they definitely have some of the strongest successor chapters, or at least some of the coolest ones. Gosh, you got like, I think Crimson Fist's Imperial Fist chapter, aren't they? Do you know, successor. Black Templar are an Imperial Fist successor. At the moment, they're having to compete with Black Templar who ignore the Codex Astartes, Dark Angels who ignore the Codex Astartes and have a Primarch, Gulliman who, well, the Ultramarines who have the active duty Primarch and who have all the cool stuff.
This ranking seems one short. Ah well, if I forgot about it, it wasn't worth remembering. Meanwhile, the Iron Hands.
Yeah, I don't know. The Iron Hands don't seem the strongest. I think maybe a few thousand years ago they might have been one of the strongest. But the Iron Hands have been split up like 4 times by different civil wars. So, because you had like the Horus Heresy, which the Iron Hands weren't not all the Iron Hands on the correct side of a heresy. Then you had the entire issue with the Mechanicum, when the Mechanicum had its civil wars. It's had like 3 Mechanicum civil wars over the past 10,000 years. And each time, members of the Iron Hands join one side of the Mechanicum. And as a result, it kind of dilutes the Iron Hands to some extent. And then you end up getting these Iron Hands who are just like way too whatever, zealous. And as a result, the Iron Hands kind of kick them out and form a new successor chapter again. And the Iron Hands are so self-hating anyway that they just keep fighting one another. So what about successors inherently worse or have an advantage? Successors aren't inherently worse, But you have to imagine of a fact of like an older child passing down their... You have to imagine it in the same way of like, oh, what's it called? Nobles, like kings, queens, nobles, children, so on. The eldest child, so you have the successor, you have the founding chapter, and they have all of the cool stuff. Like all of the really cool ships, all of the really cool tech, all the heirlooms. And then they create the successor chapter, and the successor chapter gets a few trinkets passed down to them. And that's about it. You have some exceptions, successor Black Templars, who not only was one of the first successor chapters ever created, but they kind of already existed as their own faction with the Imperial Fist before the successor chapters occurred. And as a result, they got a lot of heirlooms, a lot of power, and a lot of equipment straight from the off. And on top of that, they ignore the Codex Astartes, and they have a very close relationship with the church, which continuously brings them in more funds. So they are inherently better, arguably, than the Imperial Fist. Like, they have access to more wealth, more technologies, more equipment, more heirlooms. They've been around for 10,000 years, so they're nearly as old as the Imperial Fists. In general, the oldest chapters are the ones with the most wealth. That's how it goes in general. So the oldest successor chapters generally do the best. I desperately need something sweet. Cupcakes are friends, but I've settled for some muffins. No, don't eat any cupcakes or muffins. Have some chocolate. Have some pancakes. So you have, for example, the Right Scars, who are the old Legion, now main chapter. Then you have the Mantis Warriors, who are from the same genes, but do things slightly differently. Yeah, I think in some other cases, like, the Imperial Fist had some weird gene issues, but not all of its successor chapters have been affected by the gene issues that the Imperial Fist have. Similarly, the Blood Angels, some of their successor chapters haven't been affected by the Black Rage and blood feeding like the Blood Angels have been. So in some ways that they do have more advantages over the founding chapter because they don't have the same gene issues, or they have gene functions that the successors actually lost, or that the founders actually lost. Right Scars are fast, but go for vehicles, spike route. Mantis Warriors go for infantry flanking attacks. Yuck. So, I wouldn't say successors are inherently worse, but they generally are at a disadvantage, usually. Not all of them are worse, mind you. As I said, some of them have been relatively good and relatively powerful, but then have been destroyed. Like the Crimson Fists are quite an old successor chapter of the I think it's the Imperial Fists. But they've been like nearly just wiped out like 3 or 4 times before. And each time they get nearly wiped out, they've lost a lot of, you know, important stuff. And we've had to rebuild from scratch. So, there's those types of things. Then you have things like the Ultramarines and the Dark Angels, who their successor chapters are effectively always subservient to the founding chapters. Especially when it comes to things like Dark Angels and Ultramarines. And as a result, if a successor chapter has something really cool and the founding chapter decides that they really want it or need it, then the founding chapter is going to get it. So if you come across some cool new technology, no, not new technology, but let's say you get your hands on a cool relic, it might just be that your successor chapter decides to take it away from you. Happens especially to Dark Angel successors. Yeah, and other times you might even find that, like, I think for Ultramarines during the First Tyrannic War, they lost so many Ultramarines that they had to replenish their numbers by requesting successor chapters to give away some of their soldiers effectively to the Ultramarines to reinforce their reduced numbers. think that was a thing. I'm not sure if that's still law or not, but I think that's at least from some of the old law. It's an opportunity to take your main doctor in a different direction, free from the traditions of a parent legion. Hello there, how are you doing? We're doing fine. Oh, but I've been talking when I should be painting. I want to do this last model at least. Hello, Odegoduzak. Yeah. Successor chapters are cool. The Silver Templars are really cool. About Ultramarine successor chapter. I'm not sure about Space Wolf successors. Blood Angels and Dark Angels and Ultramarines are the main one, and Imperial Fists are main ones where you hear about successors.
Oh no, the Ultra Smurfs got turbo dunked and had to recall some successor Marines. I'd care if you couldn't build 8 new chapters that way.
Yeah. Yeah, Blood Angels... I think the Blood Angels did something a bit similar, but they had to rely on their successors all returning to Baal to help defend it. Well, not all of them did, but most of them did. And most of them got wiped out. Multiple chapter masters dead. Some successors, I think, were just completely wiped out. Some successors are inherently worse because while some successors do manage to keep a cleaner gene seed in their founding chapter, some of them will actually introduce defects into the gene seed when they get founded. So they'll lose more abilities or whatever. Since Primaris Marines came out, a lot of these issues got fixed. With a lot of chapters, mind you. With a new batch of genes. But not all of them perfectly. Space Wolves did have some successes, but I think they all suffered from Wolfen Curse and were put down. Ooh. All of them are... Do some still exist? It's just one I've not heard much about. Dean Stark. Hello, Dean Stark. I love getting Australian fur. Fur bait? A power company, despite being American? Thanks, ExpressVPN. Oh, goodness. Well, it's not as bad as me not even using a VPN, and because I watch so much Japanese anime and music and stuff, I ended up just getting Japanese ads. I was like, why am I getting Japanese ads? They're funny in Japanese. They are for companies in Tokyo that don't sell to Britain. Talk about targeted advertising. It's like one hand's worth of Space Wolf successors. Pretty sure the first one was Primaris, only because they really don't like Primaris. Wait. Based. Everyone loves Primaris Marines. Black Templar had a lot of difficulty getting Primaris Marines in their crusades. Because not every Black Templar wanted them there. And it caused a few civil wars. Like crusades just fighting one another. Chaplain versus Marshal, brother versus brother. Custodians died in the process. But then some of them like accepted them with open arms, like a gift from the gods, sort of thing. That's just for Black Templars being Black Templars for you, though. You never know how they're gonna react. It's a button to pet the frosting turtle to your left. It's not a button to pet him, but if you do the head pat command, which is in the, what's it called, the comments, I can share the head pat with Cuptle. Not the comments, in the description. Wait a minute, I can just do a head pat. Oh wait, Anthony's doing it. Head pat, yeah, head pat. There you go, Cuptle. Yeah. Oh. Don't fall asleep while getting a head pat, Cuptle. No. There you go. Yeah. The Space Wolves took one look at the Primaris, took a look at the Custodes shepherding them and said, "We'll give you a small fleet to get the heck off my planet."
I like the head pats, they make me sleepy.
Aww. Don't fall asleep while getting head pats, though, it's rude. Oh my goodness, this is a long head pat. If you want a Space Wolf to do anything, you have to tell them that you don't want them to do it. You have to use reverse psychology. You have to be like, hey, Space Wolf, I don't want... We got some Primaris Marines, but I really don't want to give them to you. I don't think you'll want it. I think you'd hate it. I think this will be the worst thing ever. If you accept them, I'm going to be so upset. And the Space Wolf will be like, yeah, I'm going to accept it now. Give me all your Primaris. If you're like, hey, Space Wolf, take this Primaris, I'm going to punch you in the face. The Space Wolf will be like, you know what? Punch me in the face then, you jerk. Punch me in the face. It's just how Space Wolves are. They're very contrarian. They don't know how to behave. Actually, that's rude. Those Space Wolves are very cool. The Space Wolves saved the entire planet of Armageddon from getting exterminatus by the Grey Knights. That being said, a bunch of the Grey Knights were also like, you know what, I think these Space Wolves have the right idea. Maybe we shouldn't just exterminatus a planet. And the Inquisitors were like, what? No. Exterminatus a planet that we just wasted thousands of lives, tens of millions of lives trying to defend. I think it was Armageddon, because there was a demon attack in the middle of it all. Did you know guys get vacations? We get vacations. Yes, but High Lord said don't go to the Octaria sector. Take King the Wolves. Oh no. Yeah, the wolves would definitely go on vacation to Octavius sector. If he told them not to. To be fair, the Black Temple are very similar though. It's have you seen the meeting between Gulliman and Helbrecht? Where Helbrecht is like, I'm gonna hunt down Gashgul Thacker. And Gulliman's like, hey, I know you've got like 6,000 Space Marines under your command. I really could do with the help of 6,000 Space Marines and, you know, dealing with this entire Chaos incursion. And Helbrecht is like, but Gashgul Thacker, I could kill him. And he's like, yeah, but no balls. He's like, oh, what? That's a reference you don't get, but someone probably does, and they're giggling. I don't get it, but it's true. Yeah, basically, Gulliman just said no balls to Helbrecht, and Helbrecht was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm doing what you said. Oh, Helbrecht is so silly. Helbrecht also dueled like one of the Necron greatest duelists and won. The Demon and Armageddon. Was Angron. Angron! Was never a demonic invasion of Armageddon, right, Inquisitor Muffin? Yeah, it was never a demonic incursion. Angron wasn't there. Who is this Angron? I didn't say Angron, I said angry. I am angry that we're not paying enough tithes. Our tithes are too low. We should be paying more to the Emperor. And that's, my friends, is how you know, deal with pretty much any Inquisitor. Oh my goodness, I wish I could pay more money to the Imperium of Man. How many models did we paint? Oh no, a fair few. We got this dude done. We got one of these.
There was a first and second war of Armageddon. Both were orcs. Anyone saying there was a war before that is a heretic.
This one done. And also we got a power fist done. Yeah, this is the 5th model. We got 5 of them done, Talan. Oh my goodness, we only got 3 done yesterday. There was the first and second one of Armageddon, both for arcs. Yeah, for Eldar, Tau, Chaos Demons and everything else, definitely didn't get involved. I like how, because the Armageddon Wars were once again, you know, a battle that they did one of these massive campaigns where people get to fight in them. And the results of the battles are there. The results of IRL battles that people had helped decide the fate of the game, of the lore, and War of Armageddon. But technically the Tau, Necrons and everybody else got involved in it. It's like, how did the Tau get involved? I don't know, but the Tau were there apparently. Fighting on the side of the Imperium. 66% increase from last stream. In 20 streams, you'll be able to paint 100 models per stream. That's when I get an airbrush. And by paint models, this isn't even... This is just like doing one layer of really badly done black. Like, look how badly done this black is. Look how messy it looks. And once it dries, it actually looks kind of nice. How did I get white on my finger? I do wonder how none of the Inquisitors or Grey Knights never noticed that the Space Wolves chapter has a demon axe. I think they probably do notice, and they just don't question it. It's like, do you have a demon axe? Yeah, do you have a demon sword? Fair question. Don't feel like I should answer it. It's like, I don't feel like I should answer the demon axe question. It's like, fair. Cool. You should not use an airbrush indoors. Probably. Know about good ventilation anyway. I love that during the very definitely first war, Gas's brilliant tactical strat was deploying for arcs, was just crashing a space hook into a planet. I mean, to be honest, it worked. This Cupcake zone is made of ships, rock, and orcs. To be honest, any other orcs that die, the spores would just be spread around Armageddon. Make the defense of Armageddon and logistics even harder, so... I mean, not bad idea. Take it from me, Space Wolves chapter master, when asked about his demonic axe. What demonic axe? The one currently in my hand, or the one about to be embedded in your head? It's like, well, I don't think there's an axe about to be embedded. I hope there's not an axe about to be embedded in my head. It's like, well, there is no demon axe, so there can't possibly be an axe about to be embedded in your head. To be honest, that sounds way too subtle for the Space Wolves. The Space Wolves probably wouldn't be that subtle. They'd just be like, I do have a demon axe. If they try to take it from me, I'm joining chaos. They don't buy me being a wolf. They accept my persona. Sinesh will be happily accept my persona. What's this? Someone asked, how did any orcs survive that? And I said, 1, many orcs. 2, you know how Nelson Classic Battleship had water stores as top torpedo protection? Orcs stores as shock absorption. Yeah. I mean, space hulks are so large that you can crash them into a planet. I mean, space hulks are so large, or can be so large, that crashing them into a planet could potentially destroy a planet, or like, destabilize a planet. So, he must have slowed down at least a little bit. And just landed. Purple Arc Army, but then you lost it. Oh no, you lost your Purple Arc Army. Too stealthy. It all turned invisible. Space hooks are like 40% redundant systems en masse. It's why no one really bothers trying to destroy them. Where's the point of a space hook that is basically like hundreds upon ships and rocks and asteroids are basically just strapped together? We're not even strapped together, it's just gravity force holding them all together, and even the gravity is so huge on them that it kind of fuses them together due to the sheer weight. And the fact that when you've got gravity of that high, it starts to cause fusion reactions. Heat generated from all the weight and ship parts moving into one another. I think space hooks will sometimes still get destroyed, but they often require you to like I think it requires things like Terminators to go deep inside of a space hook and then cause a massive explosion in the center to break it apart. And even then, you're not necessarily dealing with a problem of a space hook. You're just turning it into many smaller space hooks. But each of those smaller space hooks can potentially be destroyed using torpedoes. There's one ship with a functioning war drive and this continent-sized amalgam of ships and debris. Every time it reappears, you have to wait for the cables to re-swing into the right places to warp. Oh goodness. Gene Stealer cults are the other ones that use space hooks, aren't they? And I think you sometimes find demonic infested space hooks, but they're very often not exactly usable. I think sometimes you do find Tyranid infested space hooks that are capable of being moved around by the Tyranids. And that's what makes them so dangerous. There we go. That's another Black Templar kind of painted today. I tried to paint more of them just bit by bits over the week. So at least we'll get all the black done. Probably easier to send them back into the warp, make it someone else's problem. I think when they're that big, it's hard to have a warp drive that's large enough to move all of it. That being said, if you can just activate a warp drive inside a massive space hook, the space hook might partially dematerialize, breaking it apart. Space hooks are made by ships lost in the warp and smashed together in there. Since physics is a funny joke of a warp, they're allowed to fuse and twist into each other. I think some space hooks aren't just made from the warp. I think some of them are like in zones where lots of ships have like been in a battlefield and lots of ships have been destroyed all at once. Whether it's because there was a huge battle in space and lots of ships got destroyed, or because, like, I think it's just sometimes, like, there's a lot of ships and they just want to decommission them all at once. So they end up all, like, in orbit of a planet and then just get fused together in orbit. Systems that should never function together fuse and still work. It's a twisted hellscape of metal that looks wrong to look at. I've only got the orc space hooks, which I think are sometimes just made by orcs, literally purposely slamming their own ships together. And the reason they still work is because the orcs actively do rebuild them and reattach them. Because the orcs are clever enough to do that. But I don't know, I think I got multiple types of space hooks. Like, I think I got the more demonic, chaosy ones, the more tyranny occurring ones, and the orky ones. And I think maybe for you, I don't think all of them are made in the, maybe they are all made in the warp. Maybe I'm being silly. I don't think all of them are. I think at least I read about one that was like a space hook that was made from debris of destroyed ships, rather than just being specifically made from the warp. Ships fused together in the warp. But that space hook wasn't active, it didn't do anything. It was just like floating around through space. But the main danger was that it was filled with tyranids. And if it ever went close to a planet, it would shoot spores down onto a planet. But worse than that is you often had people going to loot the space hook. And what would happen is they would go attached to the space hook, go to it, loot some stuff, and then the gene stealers would sneak on board, kill the people, and then, you know, get onto a planet and start a gene stealer cult. So to get rid of and they realised that they had to just completely get rid of a space hook. At least that was in one story. Sometimes orcs would just jump on one that appears in their system and catch a ride. Ooh. My understanding, hooks are just made on accident. They get infested and repurposed by your choice of orcs, tyranids, demons, chaos marines even. Orcs probably strap more onto them. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, thank you for coming to today's stream. I'll try to get a schedule up today. I think next Saturday I probably won't stream because I will be building my computer. I'll be upgrading my computer. Friday as a result will have to be a shorter stream so I can have a chance to clean my... Ow! Thank you, Erland, for the burger and fish. Banana. Get them out my hair. Don't want to stink of fish.
Upgrades, people. Upgrades.
Yeah. But I'll also have to like fully uninstall my GPU software and stuff. So Friday will probably not be a super long stream, just so I have a chance to, you know, fix things up. Monday I'm thinking of playing XCOM 2. Wednesday we'll probably do more cutting stuff up. Well, I say cutting stuff up. We'll probably do a Saturday where I'm just going to be cutting up some pieces of sprues so they can be recycled. I don't know. Friday, I'll probably do more RimWorld or something like that. I don't know. I won't play more Warhammer Total War 3 unless they release an update that fixes my issues. Because like, currently it's just crashing every time I play it. It's not just a 2 desktop crash. It's like full system freeze crash. I have to restart my computer. So maybe Tuesday we'll do another Handcam and Sunday we'll do another Handcam. Then maybe I'll try to do a member stream on Wednesday. Depends how I'm feeling. I think I want to take an easier week. So I don't want to be struggling. Ooh, fun kind of crash. No, it's not even got a blue screen of sadness. It's just like everything freezes. I can't do anything. And if I leave it long enough, my computer will just restart by itself. or I'll just manually restart it myself. I'm not sure what's wrong. It seems to be specifically with the newest updates on NVIDIA systems. So even if it's not an update, after I upgrade my PC and get my AMD GPU in there, it should be good. Hopefully. Hopefully, fingers crossed. If we do a member stream, I'll probably just do more painting of these dudes because I got a lot to paint. I think next time what I'll do is I'll spray them in black. And then what I'll do, maybe I'll get a Gracia paint and do like a very light spray of them around. And then like use a white paint for a very light spray. I think that could be good. Like, I do appreciate how much nicer the white is here to get and how much easier it is to get. But I mean, this white here is not too shabby. I wonder how good Apothecary White is when painted onto black. Could be good. Actually, do I want to experiment with that now? Apothecary White! Get shaken up. Yeah, look at that. It all just gets stuck in the bottom. Hi, Sky Cow, how you doing? Slap, slap. I found though, if I shake it like this, sometimes it gets rid of the stuff at the bottom a lot better. I do shakes up the stuff at the bottom. No glue today. I did have to glue a little bit today, but I've mostly been painting. You're doing fine. Yay! No, only yummy. No, it's not yummy paint water. Bad. Bad. See, how does this do on black? Not too well, it seems. Maybe not the worst. Is it crunchy? No, it's not crunchy. Don't eat anything. It's not crunchy or refreshing. It's you don't eat or drink anything. None of my models, none of my paints, none of my glues, not my paint water. Oh goodness. Love heart to you all. Edit. Customize. Add a redirect. Who's here? Who can we redirect into? Nothing, I think. Okay. She's jealously guards a paint water because she knows it is not delicious. I'm trying to protect you guys and yourselves. You silly cheeseburger heads. Oh. Okay, I've decided. Night Lord Salamanders. That's what I'm going to do. Slaneshi Night Lord Salamanders. It's going to be a bunch of salamanders. You know what I'm going to do? To upset you guys, I'm going to get a bunch of salamanders that are going to turn traitor, joining a Night Lord warband and then dedicating themselves to Slanesh. That's it. That's it. Night Lord salamanders turning traitor to join a Night Lord warband and then... That's got to hurt people, mustn't it? Mustn't it? Look, sometimes the baby has to stick the fork in the socket just so they learn. Stick you in the socket in a minute. We also love you, Cupcake, but I still want all those tasty materials. No, don't eat. They're not tasty. I posted a foreground painting in chat. Something for you to watch before you sleep. Oh, goodness. Well, thank you everyone for coming today. I've got lots of stuff to do, unfortunately, because I've got to make the schedule, yeah. And then I got to post it, yeah. And then I've got to have a bath, and yeah, and stuff. I once put a fork in a socket, but I didn't learn much. No, don't put forks in sockets. Bad, bonk you. See you, Cupcake and Cup Chat. Bye bye. Thank you for going to the stream. Love you all. Remember to have a good rest of your day. Work hard, play harder. Eat good food. Sleep well. Dream of cupcakes, but don't eat cupcakes because a friend's not food. And remember to take care of yourselves and be kind to others, and vice versa. Love you all. Yay! Bye bye, everybody. I'm not a cat. You meanie pants. Don't forget to like the stream, you silly cake.